Nation of the Sun. Urban Fantasy Romance. The Ancient Souls Series, Book 1. Written by H.R. Moore. Narrated by Alyse Gibbs. Part 1. It's a touch. The gentlest of touches. Always. The thing that finally wakes me, reminds me, pulls down the veil so I can remember. It's the strangest thing, remembering. Past lives, past feuds, past loves, past me. It's double-edged. I come alive at the knowledge, the power, the secrets. But the other part, the part that knows of sacrifice, danger, betrayal, would claw and fight and kill its way back to the blissful, ignorant darkness. It would lie peacefully in the restorative slumber of oblivion, covering its eyes, ears, nose, mouth, soul. It would hide, and it would be right to do so. Chapter 1. Raina had always been stubborn, willful, downright annoying. Not that any of that had stopped him from loving her. Like that word, love, bandied around so freely in these modern times, could even begin to convey the deep history that beat between them. Like a slinky stretched thin, just when he thought it would snap, a pulse would come barreling down the line, smashing into him, battering his heart. How he longed for that painful euphoria now. The link between them stretched toward breaking. It had been stretching for 100 years, and Caspar was terrified that this time it would finally snap, each side hurtling away from the other. Damn her to hell. Caspar had been trying to find her for almost all of the 3 decades he'd spent in this body. He, unlike Raina, remembered everything, almost as soon as he was born. That was just the kind of demon he was. It had made for some awkward moments in past lives, and he'd been the subject of several more exorcisms than any child should have to endure. He'd learned to keep his mouth shut after the first few reincarnations, and then, after 4 or 5 lives, he'd finally been found by a hunter. At last, it had all made sense. Caspar walked down a grey London street, the scent of summer rain in the air, flicking his fingers nervously as he approached a Chelsea townhouse.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?